Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe says the country could lift the state of emergency after a month with cooperation of citizens. It's day one of a state of emergency in Japan for Tokyo, Osaka and 5 other prefectures. Most shops in the capital have shut and people have been asked to work from home. But many are still out and about as it's not compulsory to stay home. Locals are struggling to adapt to the situation, with some questioning the effectiveness of the declaration. Michio Ishida has more.
The world's busiest train station is busy no more. The Shinjuku station in Tokyo normally handles some 3.5 million commuters every day. On day one of Japan's state of emergency that covers 7 prefectures including Tokyo, the usual rush hour crowd has disappeared. But Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's state of emergency declaration on Tuesday carries no legal power to force people to stay home.
今日はちょっとね、やっぱり仕事上どうしても処理しなきゃいけない問題があって事務所に出てきました。
Still, it's a culmination of the Abe government's response to COVID-19, which began with the Prime Minister's request in early March for schools to be closed for a month.
基本的には皆さんもテレワークでやむを得ず出る人がいても交互に出るような感じにはしているっていうのもありますし、と子どもはもう学校お休みなので、家に閉じこもっているとちょっとあれなので一緒に会社に行って過ごしている形にはなるんですけど。
This young man has just joined a company this April, and he's supposed to be working from home under his new employer's order.
コロナウイルスが危険視されてるんだなっていうのと、いうふうに思いましたけど、僕個人としては今までの自粛、小池さんが言ってたじゃないですか。そこからそこまで発展してないのかなっていう。
Tokyo Governor Yuriko Koike has since end of March called for the public not to go out on weekends and in the evenings. Many businesses in the capital have already closed for more than a week now in response to her call. During the past 2 weekends, it's clear by private surveys that there were less people out in the streets. That's in parts of Shibuya, Shinjuku, and Ginza. And it's hoped this trend will continue on weekdays. With the state of emergency in place, the government hopes to reduce people-to-people contact by up to 80% and slow the spread of COVID-19. But it's clear that it all depends on the Japanese people for this to happen. At the very least, the state of emergency declaration should help raise society's awareness about the seriousness of the situation. One day after the city is in a state of emergency, many bars and nightclubs are already telling their customers that they will close voluntarily until further notice. Michio Ishida, CNA, Tokyo.